Well. All right, everyone. Hello there. How's your guys' day been? So it's been a few days. I don't think it's been a few days. I think it's been like a day since I wasn't able to live stream because we had some bit of like a technical issue. But I'm back, so no worries. I'll be back into live streaming and day trading live. So let's go. Today I was able to close just one trade on Ethereum. Let me share that with you guys real quick. Before that, let's go to Discord first. And where's my epic pen? It just completely disappeared. Well, anyways, am I audible to you guys? Go ahead and give this live stream a like below. And why is my head like so up front? Guys, go ahead and give this live stream a like below and tell me if I'm audible or not. Hi, Cherry. How has your day been? So first off, let's understand today's daily bias for crypto on BTC/USD. We have bearish momentum. This is like we're looking for bearish sign. Okay, let me zoom in. Maybe not that much. So this is previous week's high, and we actually took this low out recently. And next low that we're targeting is to take this low out. And what I'm anticipating that can happen here is literally a candle closer below previous day's low. Or maybe you can touch previous day's high and close below previous day's low. So, oh my god, I've just noticed my mistake here. Let me go ahead and change that real quick. I am actually, look at this. How smart am I? There you go. Sorry for that. Now what I'm expecting can happen is the market can actually go and touch this previous day's high, but indeed close below previous day's low and give us that bearish momentum. Again, if it does continue that, it can take this as a support and continue back to previous week's high. So again, two scenarios, keep that in mind and let that settle in. Now coming to Ethereum, I only took absolutely one trade today, nothing else, because my setup wasn't aligning and I was like patiently waiting for that. And then we finally got a break, a range in, a retracement, but I wasn't able to enter here. Then I waited for it to again happen and then a retest candle and then boom. So again, this is a 2-hour trade, not that big of a trade, but again, I was able to capture one profitable setup in a trade today. So I'm pretty happy about that. Now, I wouldn't consider this a valid break because we didn't actually retouch this line for us to go long here, but the market indeed went long over here. But again, as long as my trade setup doesn't align with my strategy accordingly, I'm not going to be placing any trades. And guys, everyone, just go ahead and give this live stream a like below. And meanwhile, ask your questions, and if I'm audible or not, just like let me know as well. Okay. Now, what I want is a basic scenario to happen. We've been like literally fighting for the last couple of. Is that an M pattern? We want something like this to happen. Well, anyways, ask your questions. Let me know. I took one trade, a swing trade on USD/JPY. Let me share that with you. So this was a long trade that I took on USD/JPY. I was waiting for a nice swing high and a nice swing low. And then I waited for this structure to break because price will take this high out again and touch back into that range. Then I basically added my fib. This is what I used to really calculate my. So this is exactly where I should have been entered, like the 0.1 level. But I waited for that confirmation over here and then entered there. So pretty solid trade, and I was in that momentum, like I caught this momentum. So like I was like, okay, the momentum's high, so let me extend my TP. So this was exactly my TP zone around this high. And then I was able to capture that a little bit further up, but then I was like, that's enough. That profit is like way enough. Because it's a swing trade, the profits are a lot bigger because momentum is as big as that. So yeah. Any questions that you guys have, just let me know in the chat box below, and welcome everyone. And if you took any trades, just let us know in the chat box below as well. And now coming to the swing trade that I took, this is the only trade. I'm going to be updating that in our Discord community under Forex trades. So all of my trades will get updated there as well, both profit and losses. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make any losses this entire week. So I took only profitable trades. Not every single week or every single day is like that. We are going to face some losses at some point, but luckily we haven't faced that situation yet. So I'm pretty happy about that. Gold, we can reach and take these highs out, similar to this situation that we recently had in gold. Let's go to the 5-minute time frame. So I already told you guys on my last live streams that we were like somewhere over here, and I told that gold can take these highs out, and I took this opportunity as well around that level. And gold now is trying to make that similar situation again. And now we can take these highs out again. So let's see. Now coming back to Ethereum and Bitcoin, these are, did we just make a trend line? I don't think that could be about a trend line because there are no like absolute 3 touch points here. But will it work? But this over here, that's an awesome trend line there. We have awesome touch points there. Look at this. Touch point 1, 2, 3, and then 4, which makes this level, like this trend line, a valid one. So if we can capture this momentum, we can look for a short. But since this trend line is tested so many times, will it work the 4th time? Like the 5th time. The 4th time worked, but the 5th time, we can actually expect a break and then a new high. But today, overall, we're bearish. So what I am looking at is bearish scenarios. So let's see if I can capture anything that comes to line and aligns with my strategy. And any questions that you guys have, just let me know in the chat box below. Okay. Am I audible? All right. Let's get back. Let's get back to trading. Now, what I want the market to initially do for me to take another setup is basically for it to come back, break, similar to this situation, come back, break this range, come back within the range, give us a retest candle similar to these candles, and we can look to target these lows, similarly this low or this low or this low, which is what I'm expecting the market to initially do for me to be able to place a trade again. Again, basically day trading in general is targeting smaller trades, like scalping in general, like having 4 to 5 trades within the day itself. But in the overall day, you have a bias. For today's bias is bearish. So we can look for bearish setups more often, but we can also look for pullbacks. So yeah. Any questions you guys have, just like let me know in the chat box below so I can answer it to you guys live. And where was I? My trade setup. Exactly. Okay. Let's go back to Ethereum. This is where my trade setup really wants to play out. I take most of my trades on Ethereum. I guess like on Bitcoin, it's rarely there, which is like huge lot size, but rare profits there. But in Ethereum, I managed to close like at least 1 trade or 3, 4 trades for today. So this is Ethereum, BTC, BTC, BTC. Okay, Ethereum, like basically more Ethereum than BTC. But again, all of my trades are here that I take every single day. This trade, I already updated that for you guys over here on Ethereum. Now it's time. This was a basic 2-hour trade, nothing too special. It was 2-8, 2-8. Okay, let me go. So what we want is a simple breakout of our range, similar to this situation. Then a break in within our range, similar to again like this. Then a retest candle like this for us to go look for short position again. Until and unless that happens, I'm not gonna be taking any trades. My throat is sore. Like I'm breaking. Is my voice like breaking? And I took one swing trade on USDJPY, which again will get updated on our Discord community under Forex trades. So this trade psychology, like the reason I took this trade, quite simple. I was waiting for that swing high and a proper swing low for me to retest and take that position to look to go long, because already we had this high getting broken and the market actually retested that. Third time, we can expect that same thing to happen, and then look at that. Boom. Simple trade. Again, it was profitable, so not gonna lie. Pretty awesome. Again, this is a valid swing high and a swing low. I could have taken a long position here after this retest or this retest, but then I wasn't able to concentrate in the Forex market because I was having my sole focus on gold and crypto. But again, I was able to capitalize on one trade, so I'm happy about that. And coming to gold, I took no trades, but I'm expecting gold to have a pull up over here, neatly taking these lows out, creating a range similar to this situation before again giving us that momentum to the high. Okay, now coming back to Ethereum, this is where we're going to be placing our trades in for today, and any other market that we find opportunities, we're going to place a trade. I was looking to go long over here at this level since this actually broke our line. But what actually happened was it never actually came back, because this is where my limit order was. The market never actually came back, but it continued without us. But luckily I was able to capture this momentum. So yeah, some trades, they carry on without you. Some you have to wait patiently for you to get back in and enter into that trade. Now similarly for this, the long continued without us, so I wasn't like feeling bad or anything, but I was luckily able to find this situation and able to capitalize on that instead. But again, it's a good solid trade that we took for today, so I'm pretty happy about that. And any questions that you guys have, just like let me know in the chat box below. And guys, do observe this trade. I'll be right back with you guys. I'll be right back. Just observe this. Just keep observing this trade and how this situation goes, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm so sorry. Okay, we're back. We are back. Now, coming back to our trade now. I just had to go grab water. My throat was like dry and sore. I was like breaking my voice. Okay. Any questions you guys have, just like let me know in the chat box below. And let's see, we have been fighting a lot over here within the range. So we're not going to be entering any positions within the range. So I'm going to wait and see. Let's wait for opportunities to line up and our trade setup to line up as well. So this is what I'm expecting Bitcoin to do, maybe like a push down. But I'm not going to be entering on Bitcoin today. I'm going to be entering on Ethereum. Coming to Solana, let's go check out Solana as well. Solana's not too bad looking. I don't have any positions open in Solana, but we can look to take these highs out in the lower time frame. Again, this is a 5-minute time frame. So yeah, let's see if we can manage to do that as well. But overall, I am bearish to take into like consideration of bearish like positions. So let's see. So again, if you guys have like any questions, like let me know in the chat box below so I can answer it to you guys live. And then what else do we have here? Where's the chat box? Like, all right. All right, guys. It's quite boring now. The momentum's like slow in the lower time frames. Sometimes we see really huge momentum like these, where I'm able to capture more trades. But today the market's like really testing my patience level. But that's all right. This is market, and it usually happens like this. So any questions that you guys have, or any doubts, any clarifications, just put it in the chat box below and let me know so I can answer it to you guys live. And go ahead and give this live stream a like below as well. It just really means a lot to me. And yeah, what else? Like, let's make this interesting so you guys like better chat something here. Okay. Let's go to the higher time frames on Ethereum and let's see like what exactly Ethereum's doing. If you look at Ethereum, we were at all-time high. Literally crazy. But then the market did this. We were back again with creating a new all-time high. But then US tariffs, boom, back down. And since then, the momentum's really slow, but luckily we were able to capture setups in the lower time frame since all we do is like day trade. But since the US tariff happened, all like Bitcoin and Ethereum, where they were like at all-time highs, came back down, flushed back down, and now we're slowly looking to take that momentum again. But first, we're gonna take these lows out before going in. But what I personally think is that we can take this imbalance, rally gap, demand zone first before having that pullback again, similar to this situation. That's what we're expecting over here to happen as well. Where do you guys think that Ethereum's gonna head next? Like where do you think it's gonna head next? Let's go back to the 5-minute time frame. Okay. Now, why does the chat box keep disappearing? Okay, just let me know if you have any questions. What is your guys' favorite motivational quote? Let me know. What is like your favorite motivational quote that you love to hear? Just give me a second. Okay, so now I don't have any open positions on any markets right now. All of my trades are finished in here. Bitcoin, no trade taken today. Ethereum, only one trade. And Solana, no running trades. I don't have any positions. I was like just checking on any positions if I have any. But I don't. But what I do want to see is a break similar to this situation. What happened over here? That's exactly what I want to happen. Like that. Simple. That's what I want the market to do. So let's see if we will be able to catch that momentum. So coming to news, did you guys read news? We also update that as well in news. So basically over here on Friday, let's also check out today's news. Today, nothing special. We already had all of the main news like FOMC, CPI already on the midweek over here, but nothing special. And from tomorrow, I don't think the momentum is going to be that crazy, but it's all right. Now coming to today, my voice, look at that. My voice is like breaking. But coming to today, we don't really have much going on USD pairs. We just have tentative, like a whole day happening. And I already updated that to you guys, like midweek volatility. That's basically what we're going to be having. Other than that, we are not having some huge spikes today in general because like there's no important news on USD or anything else. So we already had that in the midweek, which I again updated you guys during like Wednesday, Thursday as well, like FOMC, BOC decisions and everything. And yeah, coming back to this trade setup, which I want to align. So this is exactly, again, after the live stream finishes or ends, I'm going to basically see if the breakout is this long, or if the breakout is like this long, then my sell will also be that long. If the breakout is like this long, then my sell will be that long, and I will target a 2-hour trade. But initially right now, I'm going to be targeting this lower just to give you guys a clarification of what sort of like trade idea that I want it to play out. First, we're gonna wait to see to take out these lows first and targeting a 2-hour trade. And then as the momentum continues, like similar to this situation, I will basically move that setup to recent lows. For example, this is a recent low that we want the market to take out over here and then all the way down here. So these lows will be like the next target, trailing the targets as well. So that's what I'm anticipating the market to initially do. So I'm just going to be cleaning my setup. And then again, guys, wait for confirmation before you actually enter into any trades in general. A lot of people like entered just based off like once their setup aligns or like once a candlestick pattern says for you to enter or a doji, you guys just enter. You don't wait for a perfect confirmation. That seriously messes up with your entire trading because if it goes south, your entire psychology is ruined with that candlestick pattern or anything else. That is why I always mention you guys take time to wait for confirmation. Now look, I could have easily entered at this retest and taken a sell position. But then I waited for that proper retest and then I entered here and right after that momentum went. That is why your entry, where you enter your trades, should be important because you have to enter with confidence and with clarity and actual decision and when your strategy aligns with the setup. As simple as that. So yeah, any questions you guys have, just like let me know in the chat box below. All right, we're close for our range to get broken. So let's see. So this will be my initial target to target this low or to this. But what I do want is like, let me also like share that TP1, TP2 as well. that would be TP1. This would be TP2. This will be TP4. This is where I want to exit my trade. But if the momentum is high, then we can target this low, which is unlikely for the market to actually reach. But we can see because, oh my goodness, I can't draw a straight line. But let's see if we can manage to close bearish today because our entire bias is bearish for today. So yeah, let's see if we can capture that momentum. But that's just like for you guys to understand how my trade setup will be if the strategy aligns accordingly and look for short positions. And if I take this trade after this live stream ends, then I will definitely update that under crypto trades over here. It'll get updated over here as well. So yeah. Did you guys take any trades today? Just like let me know. Any trades that you took today as well. So any questions that you guys have, just like let me know in the chat box below. And what else? Are you guys looking to short on Ethereum? And how many of you are short on Ethereum? Because I'm going to wait for this situation to happen. Unless that happens, I'm not going to be looking to enter into any short positions because, again, waiting for confirmation is all that matters to me right now. So let's see. Again, if the market does continue that bullish momentum, like continue to take these highs out, then we're just going to sit tight until our setup aligns. And unless that happens, like I told you, we're just going to sit tight, wait with patience, and see how it runs out. Everyone, just go ahead and give this live stream a like below. Let's go. Okay. We need more one subscriber to get 130,000 subscribers. Let's go. 1,130 subscribers, or like 1,130 subscribers, which is the right way to pronounce this. I guess like every single thing is the right way to pronounce this, but I think I'd pronounce this 1,130 subscribers. Because if I say 30,000, that would mean like 30K. We don't have that much. We just have like 1,130 subscribers. But we need more one to get to that level 1,130. Right now we're sitting at around 129. So let's make it to 130. Let's go, guys. Subscribe. We need more one subscriber to reach to that level. So let's go. Let's go. Subscribe. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay. But today's daily bias is bearish nonetheless. So coming back to Bitcoin, what's it doing? Bitcoin, like I told you guys earlier, Bitcoin just now did this. So there's two scenarios that can happen for us to imagine. Now, what I want to enter is this situation to happen, or this could be a classic manipulation that Bitcoin always does, comes back, gives us the situation. So two scenarios for us to go into two opposite direction of trades. So let's see. But if it does manage to go up, then we can easily take out previous day's high. This is previous day's high. This level right here is previous day's high. So we can take that level out. If not, we can take to look recent lows as well. So likely we're close to the previous day's high. So let's see which way it actually goes and hits. So like I told you, two scenarios. Or so quite simple. But we're going to wait for confirmation before we look for any positions in general. And let's see. We can look to long position, but not exactly like right now. Again, I would like to wait for confirmation. Let's see if we can get a close here. And we'll see. Because already this trend line has been tested quite a few times, like 1, 2, 3, and 4. So on the 5th time, can it actually give that or continue and break it once and for all, similar to this situation happening and touching the previous day's high? So what situation or what scenario do you guys bet on? Like, is it to lows, to target these lows, or to target previous day's high? Let's see. Let's see where the market is heading. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame here and see where the market is. Now, the market is closer to the previous day's high right here. So we can look to take out this high first and like break this level before we close inside candle, or maybe break this level as well. So anything can happen literally. Hello, how are you doing, Mr. Yella? Just like let me know if you have any questions in general. So yeah, any questions that you guys have, just like let me know. How are you guys doing? And all right, so we got a proper retest here. Let's wait for confirmation before we take into any long trade considerations here. So yeah, any questions that you guys have, just like let me know in the chat box below. And did you guys take any trades today as well? Just like let me know. Any trades if you guys took as well. And hello everyone, just like let me know if you have any questions at all so I can answer it to you guys live. And if you took any trades as well, just like let me know. And everyone, subscribe because we're 1 subscriber away to reaching 1,130 subscribers. So let's go everyone quickly. Go ahead and subscribe and hit this like button. So yeah, and ask questions. Okay. Now I don't have any orders. I don't have a limit order here. I'm waiting for confirmation so I can enter into market order. So let's see. But I am bearish overall in the daily bias, but we can take this level out and take this as a resistance and continue that level back down. That is where my TP will be if I look to go for long position in general. So everyone just like stay calm and enter into a valid position. So let's see what happens. And if you guys take any trades, just like let me know in the chat box below as well. Look at that. So again, like I told you, 2 scenarios can happen: a retest, then this, or this coming up and then taking these lows out. So which scenario do you guys think it will head next? Bitcoin. This is for Bitcoin. So this trade is running in Bitcoin. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Okay, any questions? Just like let me know. And Mr. Brother Wajila, if you have any questions as well, just like let me know. So we have more 45 seconds for this candle to close. We almost created like a FVG here, but then the market instantly hits that level. So again, it respected this level quite a few times. Let's go to the higher time frames and see. Look at this. But can we actually once and for all break it? That's the question, right? So it touched quite a few times. Like again, 1, 2, 3, that's like valid touch point to create a trend line in general. But then the 4th time respected and then went down. But this is the 5th time that's happening. So where do you guys think it will head next? Because 2 scenarios can happen here. Either it again coming back and then going to touch down these lows, or to touch previous day's high. This is previous day's high. So where do you guys think Bitcoin will head next? For short term, for example, if you're trading on the 1 hour, 15 minutes, 5 minute, we can look to go take a long position. But if the market does continue this momentum, then let's see. We're going to wait for a solid confirmation before we look for a short position in general. So overall, I'm bearish on the daily bias, so on Bitcoin. So let's see where the market will actually take us and where we'll end up with. And everyone, just go ahead and give this live stream a like below and ask your questions if you have any at all. And just let me know. And where is this? Okay, where is this? Where's the chat box? Okay. Alright guys, everyone like this live stream and let me know if you have any questions in general that you want to ask me. So for short term, this is a 5-minute time frame again, so not that. So if anything happens within this range, we're not going to take any trades at all because my strategy doesn't align inside this range. We want a proper break, a retest for us to look for short position. Similar to that, we're expecting that same situation to happen over here for us to look for a short trade. So again, if the market comes back again over here, we can look for a short position targeting these lows in general, but only if the market respects this trend line, because it did multiple times. And you can see that a lot of sellers are entering into that level. So let's see what happens now. Because if we get a valid swing high over here, then we can easily fill in this gap, continue to take these lows out, and then we will easily be able to go short again. So yeah, any questions you guys have, just let me know in the chat box below. And what else? Do you guys trade in algo? Like, have you ever tested algo yet? Ever like traded with algo? Hello there. If you guys took like any trades, just like let me know. So yeah, okay, look at this. We're getting a retest here. So let's wait for proper confirmation so we can take a solid trade. Look at that. If anyone took like buy positions right over here, they're pretty much getting stopped out. Awesome, right? This is called stop hunt. If you took a buy position after this trend line broke, immediate a sell and then it went back. Awesome, right? That's called stop hunt. And it's just like, it's just the market does this so many times, like I'm used to that. But if you are new, then I think this would be a valid information that market basically tests these SL levels. So yeah, any questions you guys have, just like let me know. So you guys might be thinking, what is she taking notes of? Like, what notes am I taking? I'm not taking any notes. I'm just like writing down what I'm thinking the market will head next with and topics that I want to talk with you guys. So look at this. Easy stop hunt. I tried algo in the Indian market. What happened? Like, did you try it in the stock market? Look at that. Look at that sweet momentum. Did you try it like in the Indian market or F&O? Which market did you try it on? And did it work actually? Because algo trading in general, I've tested out it on crypto and like general like Forex pairs, but I never really tried algo trading on Indian pairs, like Indian market before. So yeah, let's see. Again, market simply came back, took everybody's stop loss out because you probably would have went long over here. And then look at that momentum. I've seen this happen so many times in the market. Like I'm kind of like used to it at some point, but it's just what happens. Look at this. Market respects this trend line, but now we're actually getting that break. So yeah, if if we waited for that information before, like we would have went long at this level. F&O, did it work? Did it work? When you took like the algo trading, did it work? Because I think mostly you'd have to do that in fires. Because on Zeroda, I'm not really used to algo trading, but in fires you can sort of like create a webhook, link it to TradingView, and some stuff like that. But I'm not really that big of an expert with algo trading in general, like creating an algo bot. But I know a thing or two about it, like creating webhooks, linking it to TradingView, and then all that. So they'll work when you try it out with F&O. Because normally you can only do that in fires, I think. So yeah, tell me what happened. Let's just wait, guys. Let's wait for us to get in, and then boom, because we already have that retest here. I have just now set my limit order at this level right here because this is where we had that retest. And if it straight goes to our sell, it goes. Like seriously, I already had a profitable trade on Ethereum today. This is a 2:3 risk to reward. Okay, we're super close to entering. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. It worked? Awesome. Did you try it out in Fires or Zeroda? Which like broker did you try it on? I think it only works in Fires, but Zeroda can be underrated as well. So where did you try it on? Fires or Zeroda? Or is it completely? I think I know a lot of Indian brokers because like maybe not a lot, but I know a couple. So is it done? Some of my students, like one of my students actually uses it and he likes it. So I personally, when I traded on Indian market, I was only trading on Fires. Basically, I switched from Zeroda to Fires. And Fires worked for me because of the UI and the trading view as well. Like the trading view indicators and everything as well. So I liked Fires better than Zeroda. I never tried out Done in general, but then I went and switched to okay, there you go. Order triggered. Okay, my order just now triggered on Bitcoin. Again, this is Zeroda. You tried it on Zeroda? See, that is exactly why you should never judge a book by its cover. So that's awesome. It worked for you. Awesome. I never thought we could like actually make algo bots in Zeroda. That's crazy. All right. So my sell is pretty tight, okay? Pretty tight. It's exactly at this low. If the market hits it, it hits it. Fair enough. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. But overall, let's see. I already made a profitable trade on Ethereum today, so it's gonna be half of this amount getting gone, like maybe this kind of worth of a sell getting hit. But I'll still be in green for the day. So not gonna lie, I'm not emotionally attached to this trade. That is exactly what I tell to all my traders. Don't emotionally attach yourself to trades because if it goes and hits your sell, your entire psychology ruins itself. So I'm like prepared for this trade to lose. I'm not hoping for it to go up and hit my TP. I'm okay if this trade goes to a sell. It's like it's all right. Some trades will and some trades will not and go to your TP instead. So let's wait and see. And plus, we waited for a proper confirmation. Like this is touch point 1, touch point 2, touch point 3. Fourth time, again, it tested that. Now the fifth time, we're actually expecting a break. And I'm hoping it touches the previous day's high. So if you go to a 4-hour time frame, okay, this is what I'm hoping for it to touch. Previous day's high. And we're pretty close to that as well. But if we can get rejection, but that's all right as well. But I'm thinking that the market can go and touch previous day's high. So I'm already in that trade now. We just got entered over here with this bearish candle. So let's see. This is a 2:2 risk to reward. So not gonna lie, a pretty awesome trade that will be if it goes to TP. But let's see what happens. Where do you guys think it'll head next? Will it head to my TP first or my sell and then go to my TP, which will be very devastating and very disappointing, but still, where do you guys think it'll go first? To my TP or to my sell? And if you guys take any trades in general, just let me know in the chat box below, and give this live stream a like below. It like genuinely motivates me to consistently live stream for you guys every single day. And ask me questions. This trade is running on Bitcoin, by the way. I wasn't expecting on taking like a trade on Bitcoin, but then it happened and I took a trade. But in general, let's see. If it goes to my sell, it goes to my sell. If it goes to my TP, that's awesome again. So let's see where it heads first. Because this sell was placed pretty tight at recent break. So the trend line is the main confirmation for me, plus a retest here. So let's wait and see. Again, if it hits my sell, no worries. I already had a profitable trade today on Ethereum. And I'll be sharing this trade as well on either side it goes in the chat, like in the Discord community as well, under crypto trades. This is today's Ethereum trade that I took this morning. Awesome trade, waited for that break, then a retest, and then boom. Sorry, that was yesterday's, and the similar situation happened today as well on Ethereum. Same similar situation. A break, a retest back into our range, and then boom. I'm going to update this trade and the current trade that I'm going to be placing on Bitcoin as well. So yeah, if you guys have like any current running trades, just like let me know. Let's wait and see where this heads next. How many of you guys trade in the Indian markets? How many of you trade in the Indian markets? Everyone, just go ahead and give this live stream a like below, and just like let me know if you have any questions about trading or any like quotes that you want to share here as well. So yeah. We need more 1 subscriber to reach 1,130 subscribers. 1,130 subscribers. We need more 1 subscribers. So you better subscribe right now because I want to reach that goal today. So yeah. Okay, look at that. The market's like really. Let's wait. So if we get that momentum, Mr. Perfect, hi. Hello, how are you doing? I want the market to come here before I move my sell to break even. So let's see, because it gives us a 50% chance of the market to come here before I move my sell over here. So usually that happens. Let's see if this situation happens. And yeah, Mr. Perfect, if you have any questions, just let me know. So we're literally at our entry level. So what I want is a bullish candle closure to actually confirm that we can actually resist to this level. But let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's wait and watch. And any questions you guys have, just like let me know in the chat box. So it was a bullish candle. Not gonna lie. Okay. It closed just below this entry level. So let's see. Again, this trade will get updated on our crypto community under crypto trades. If you are a Forex, gold, F&O, Indian trader, like you trade on Indian markets, or a Forex or crypto trader, this community is an all-in-one community. I share all my trade setups. You can chat with other people, with like-minded traders as well. We have a bit of a community, good community that's going on here that actually wants each other to grow and will help each other out. So I suggest you go ahead and look at that community and join. It's still free. So join. A lot of people charge $15 per week for this community to get access to these type of communities. So I would suggest you go join our community while it's still free. We have a lot of resources, like we do daily BTC USD, daily bias, every single day that's done. All of my Forex trades will get updated here. Mr. Gambler, that's a cool name. Hi, how are you doing? And all my gold trades will get updated here. And the recent trade that I took on USD JPY will get updated under Forex trades. So this is the USD JPY trade that I took on the 4-hour time frame. I usually swing trade on Forex pairs. This is what I found the best consistency of my profitable trades, swing trading on Forex. So I waited for this high to get taken out, then a pullback before it happens again. And then I waited for a retest before entering into a long position again. That was quite simple trade that I took on USD JPY. So I only took 2 trades for this entire week. But again, it was an awesome trade as well. So I was luckily able to capitalize on that opportunity and make a profit. So the crypto community, like the fine, that's awesome. If you took any trades, just let me know in the chat box below, or any questions that you guys have, just let me know. And all of the trades that I take will get updated in our community, both profit and losses. And we also do weekly Forex news as well. So if you trade on any pair literally, and if it's involved, like paired with USD, you're gonna get affected, like your pair is gonna get affected. Now, we had huge news in midweek, but today we don't really have that particular news. But yeah, so coming to midweek news, we had CPI, we had FOMC, and BRJ policy rate as well, which impacted USD pairs a lot. But coming to today, let's see where Bitcoin is heading next and where our trade actually went. So again, either way, if it hits my sell or TP, I will still be in green because I took a profitable trade on Ethereum today, which will again get shared on our Discord community as well under crypto trades. Is that an indicator you're using to mark the previous day's high and low? No, but I do want to create an indicator. That is why today I talked about Hogo, but an indicator is completely different, by the way. So this is not an indicator. I actually manually draw these lines, and I change them every single day. Basically, this is previous week's high. I change it, and these are like manual drawn lines that I change every single day. It's me, perfect. You said you need 1 more subscriber to reach. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you so much. Exactly. I wasn't even looking at my subscriber count. But thank you so much for. Oh, so you're Mr. Perfect. Awesome. So yeah, we finally reached that 1,130 subscribers. So let's go. So my goal by the end of this year is to at least reach 3,000 subscribers. So let's make that happen. And yeah, let's see. Coming back to Bitcoin, I think what happened in Bitcoin? Did we hit our sell? We're close hitting our sell. This happens, it's completely fine because I'll still be in green today because we had a profitable trade on Ethereum. Awesome. Thank you so much for your dedication. I really appreciate that. And if you have any questions in general, just let me know in the chat box below. Hello. Hi. So yeah, let's wait. Let's see. So we did have a profitable trade on Ethereum. So if my Bitcoin trade hits my sell, then I'll still be in green. Just letting you guys know that. We're pretty close to hitting our sell. Let's see. We waited for that perfect break over here with this trend line. Touch point 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the 5th time, we were actually expecting a break up and hitting that previous day's high. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. So yeah, it's all right. But if we continue to make a valid swing high over here, then we can take this swing low out and take this low out first. So yeah, any questions that you guys have, just like let me know in the chat box below. And if you took any trades in general, just let me know. Okay, we're pretty close to hitting our SL. Let's go. Let's hit our SL now. Like I told you earlier, your psychology is pretty important. I was okay with this trade going to SL, so like I'm not really feeling anything right now. So that's important. You shouldn't be emotionally attached to your trades. So keep that in mind. And thank you so much for your support as well to helping us reach 1,130 subscribers. So let's go. Okay, my SL just got triggered in and I'm out. I'm out of that trade. There you go. But I'm still in green because we had a profitable trade on Ethereum this morning. So pretty awesome as well. So on Ethereum, what I want the market to initially do is basically come back up, give us a retest like this, where we can look for short positions to go short over here. My daily bias is short, like bearish. So let's see if that does happen. And if you guys have any questions in general about trading or any questions in general, just let me know in the chat box below so that I can answer it to you guys live. And what else? What else should we talk about today? Ask me questions so I can answer. So yeah. Coming back to Bitcoin, our trade hit our sell. So again, even this trade will be shared in our Discord community. I think this is the first sell trade that we took this entire week. So where is my crypto trades? I think this is the first trade this entire week that we took in a sell. All the trades were profitable. The first trade of the day is the best. Hold it for at least 4 to 5 hours and take rest. Yeah, it's pretty logical. I think all of my profitable trades are in the morning, but yeah, again, it doesn't let's see. But yeah, I do think we should probably wait for our next trade for the setup to align again before placing another trade. But that's good. That's good. Valid point. And Mr. Perfect, if you do want to join our Discord community, it's completely free. So I would suggest you go ahead and join our community as well. And there are like-minded traders who genuinely want each other to grow. So all of these chats as well. We had 2 amazing members of ours have a full TP hit today. So that's actually awesome. And yeah. Let's go back to Ethereum. Let's see what's going on in there. So basically, I want this situation to happen. Okay, let's wait for this trade setup to align. And if it does, then I'll definitely be sharing that to you guys in our Discord community as well. So any questions you guys have, just let me know. And hit that like button as well. It genuinely motivates me to make consistent live streams for you guys every single day. So just go ahead. I don't have Discord ID. It's quite simple to create a Discord ID. A lot of people don't have it. I think you guys have Telegram, but I don't really have Telegram because I think it's like too complicated and Telegram people always like sell signals, whatever. But it's quite easy to create a Discord community. All you have to do, put in your email. You don't really have to put in your phone number or anything else. Just basically put in your email, sign up. That's it. And you can join literally any server, like our community. Just accept the invite and then you're in. That's basically it. Like all you have to do is have an email ID. That's simple. Email ID, a password, simple as that. It's quite easy to create a Discord community. I think you definitely should because you'd miss out on so much value that we're sharing on our Discord community. We do daily analysis of BTC USD. I share all of my trades over here as well. All of my trades, both profit and losses. Then we do weekly Forex news as well over here. This is this week's news. I think you'd seriously miss out on so much value. So you can live ask me questions as well there as well. So yeah, if the market continues without us, it will. But luckily we did able to capitalize on one profitable trade today. So that's awesome. But still, Let's see. Let's wait for a proper retest before we look for short positions. And any questions you guys have, just let me know in the chat box below, and do give this live stream a like. What is your guys' favorite motivational quote in trading? It could be a life lesson that you've learned in trading or outside of trading or anything else. Just like let me know. Let us know and learn. What is that one big lesson that trading taught you? If you have any motivational quotes that make you genuinely make you feel like you should be successful in life, then just let me know in the chat box below and let us see what it is. Because we all have that one quote or that one life lesson that makes us want to be successful in life. So, what is that one thing that clicked for you? Let me know in the chat box below. Mm. And any questions that you guys have, just let me know in the chat box below. So that's what we want. I want basically this situation to happen over here. Break into our range, a retest, and then boom. Break into our range, a retest, and then boom. It's not as quite simple as that. For this strategy to align, I will be making a complete dedicated video about this strategy very soon. I've already scripted everything, I've already backtested everything. I've got all the images, all the data, all the information. So again, this video will come out soon, so you better be subscribed and turn on that notification bell. I spend most of my time watching YouTube. Besides that, I don't have any other account. Well, consuming internet knowledge is very important. I think YouTube alone teaches us a lot of resources, like a lot of knowledge as well. So I think that's good. I don't understand what you mean by I don't have any other account, but yeah, just to join a Discord community is quite simple. All you need is one email ID and then create a password and then sign up. That's basically it. Again, that's completely up to you if you want to create one or not, but I'm not gonna be telling you to exactly join. It's completely up to you. I'm not gonna be forcing you at all. So yeah, if you want to join, if you want to have valuable resources for free, then it's there. Take your time. And if you have any questions in general, in the meantime, let me know in the chat box below and ask me so I can answer it to you guys live. And what else? Ask me questions. Okay. Now, what we want is a solid break to a limit order now. I've just now set a limit order on Ethereum in my broker. And the broker that I use is also linked in the description box below. So if you want to join through there, you can also go ahead and do that. But just now I've set a limit order on Ethereum. So what we want is a retest to this level before we look for short positions. And all my trades will get updated, both the BTC trade which hit itself and my Ethereum trade as well. So again, being transparent is what matters. We have a sell like loss trades and profit trades, so happens. And any questions or any thoughts or any lessons that you want to share, feel free to put it in the chat box below and let us know. And everyone, go ahead and give this live stream a like below. So let's go. I've just set my limit order exactly right here. So what we want is similar situation which happened here. We want this situation to happen here. Basically, let's explain that. A retest before we look for sell positions. A retest and boom. That's what we're expecting. And okay, let's see what happens now. We're pretty close to our entry point. Let's wait for that level to get triggered in. And then that would be awesome because I'll be sharing all my trades, both the sell trades, both profit trades. Everything will be shared in our Discord community. It's completely free for you guys to join. So the links in the description box below and the rest of the resources as well, like the broker that I use, the journals that I use, everything else. And we do daily analysis for BTC USD. Today we're looking at bearish daily bias on Bitcoin. Then all my Forex trades, I just took a swing trade recently on USD JPY, which after this live stream ends, I'll update that in the Discord community as well. Right over here, this was the trade that I took. Basically waited for this high to get validated. And again here as well. And then waited for that retest before we looked for this position again. Quite simple, but logically. And I was able to capitalize on that trade, which was awesome. Next, all my crypto trades that I took today will get updated over here. And all my gold trades, if I take any, it'll get updated over here, both profit and losses. So transparency matters to me a lot, and honesty 100% matters to me a lot. So both profits and losses will be shared over here every single day. And we also do weekly Forex news as well. So this is this week's news. You can pause the live stream and read it, or join the Discord community. The link's in the description box below. Today we don't really have that big of a news going on, but in the midweek we did have FOMC minutes, CPI, BOJ policy rate as well, and everything else that was affecting USD pairs. So we had that momentum going on. And coming back to Ethereum, let's see if our order got triggered in or not. Any questions that you guys have, just like let me know in the chat box below. And if you took any trades today, just like let me know. And if the market continues without us, we're just going to let it happen. Because until and unless our setup aligns, we're not going to be placing any trades at all. So let's go. So guys, ask questions. I will be closing this live stream. So yeah, I'll be closing this live stream in a couple more minutes to ask questions quickly. And if you have any trading related questions, just like let me know in the chat box below. All right, let's wait and see. We were pretty close to hitting to our entry level, but then the market decides, nope, not now, and then it continues without us. But again, let's not bet on it. Let's see if it comes back to our entry level. And if it does happen, let's see. I took one trade in BTC, first lost, then next profit, 1,000 points captured. That's awesome. Congratulations. Really cool. Where is this? Okay. So again, my trade will get updated in the Discord community as well. So yeah, that's awesome, Mr. Perfect, that you took a profitable trade. And if you have any questions, just like let me know. Guys, ask your questions quickly because I'll be ending this live stream in a couple more minutes. Look at that. The market decides to continue without us, but sometimes it usually happens like this, but then it goes sideways, comes back into a level, and then slowly comes back. And if it doesn't, and instead goes without us, don't let it, because I'm still in green for today because of this one profitable trade that I was able to capitalize on. So awesome. Other than that, we had a sell trade hit on Bitcoin today. Unfortunately, that happened. And on Ethereum, one profitable trade. This one is running, not running. This I've set a limit order here. So let's see. How do you find trades? Well, in general, I wait for confirmation. If you want to see exactly what strategy that I use, then it's basically linked in the description box below. So let me also share that over here in the live stream as well. So if you want to see how exactly I enter into trades, then basically check out our website. Just basically explore. You've got nothing to lose, just to explore. So it's called the Tradex entry formula. Just explore on what we can provide you. And if you think it's valuable and if you think we can actually help you build a consistent routine and help you become a consistently profitable trader, then follow the procedure of the next steps. Or if not, you can join our Discord community to see what we can provide you for free. And then once you actually gain trust in us, then you can basically go ahead and join our community as well. So this is exactly what my strategy is. So you can check it out there. And what else, guys? Ask me questions. If you have any questions, just let me know because I'll be ending this live stream in a couple more minutes. So be quick. Okay, the market, it's like trying to give us that pullback, but then we got this retest right here. So let's see. If it continues without us, then it does, but we'll have to wait and see in general. Well, that trade is going to be running. So let's see what happens. Okay, now guys, ask me questions and let me know if you have any questions in general. Just let me know because I'll be ending this live stream very soon in a couple minutes. So that trade that I've just now shared with you guys will get updated on our Discord community. So all the links are in the description box below for you to join. If you want to see what strategy that I use, if you want to see what journals, what resources, what brokers that I trade on, then everything's there. So basically, I recommend you go ahead and join that and see what we can provide you. And yeah, guys, be quick because I'll be ending this live stream in a couple more minutes. I'm used to trading on the 1 minute time frame. I don't really understand higher time frames. Look, if you find a profitable consistency trading plan in the 1 minute time frame, then I would suggest you stick to that. But looking at higher time frames basically enables us to understand what the daily bias is for today, and taking shorter time frame trades, that's a different concept. Like basically top-down analysis, right? If you take a look at the 4-hour time frame, which looks like bearish to you, and then you trade on the 1 minute time frame, then these both likely don't align. But just like trying to know what today's bias is helps you identify better opportunities in the lower time frame. Like you said, you trade on the 1 minute time frame. If you find consistently profitable trades there and it aligns with your trading plan, then I would suggest you stick to that trading time frame. Other than that, it's completely up to you whether you want to analyze the higher time frames or not, but generally higher time frames help us understand the daily bias in general. So that's quite good if you want to stick to higher time frames or just do a top-down analysis. So yeah, any questions, again, ask me in the chat box below because I'll be ending this live stream in a couple more minutes. So be quick, guys. And all of my trades that I took today will get updated on our Discord community. All the links are in the description box below, so I suggest you go ahead and do that and join our community as well. So quickly ask me questions because I'll be ending this live stream in a couple more minutes. So yeah, be quick. You can also ask me questions in the Discord community as well. So yeah. In 1 minute time frame, a very easy to find bias for me. I mean, seriously, if it works for you, it works for you. If you find profitable trades there, awesome. So it's as simple as that. So yeah, if it works for you, it works for you. If you are making money at the end of the day, then it's awesome. So yeah, any questions, just let me know. So is that it, guys? All of your questions? Are you done with all of your questions? Okay, then let's close today's live stream then. Are you guys done with all of the questions? Again, if you guys look at that, look at Ethereum. It's close to hitting our, will it get triggered in? Let's wait for our order to get triggered in. If not, then let's move on. Where do you guys think it'll head next? To our limit order? Are you done with all your questions? Awesome. And if you have any lessons that you want to share to other fellow traders as well, just like let us know as well. So I'm just going to wait until this limit order gets triggered in because it's pretty close. Okay, wait. Let me check in the broker. It might triggered in. Ooh, there you go. I'm triggered in. Let's go. I'm in the trade now. I waited this entire day from like morning profitable trade. Let's see if it goes. So we just got triggered into our limit order. That's awesome. I'll exactly be sharing this entire trade on how it went and exactly everything else in the Discord community. So yeah, once we reach this level or like this level in genuine, I'll be moving my sell to break even. So yeah, any questions, just like let me know. Any questions you guys have, just like let me know in the chat box. So we waited exactly for it to break back into our range and then hitting with us the retest. And now we're expecting it to fall back down and take these lows out. So that's exactly how I want this trade to run. And if it doesn't and it goes to our sell, everything will be transparently shared in our Discord community. So if you're not a part of that, I think you're seriously missing out on so much value. So right after this live stream ends, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to update all my trades that I took today. So I took one profitable trade, which I was able to capitalize on Ethereum this morning. The second trade, which we took right now, hit our sell on Bitcoin. So again, this also gets shared. We waited for that perfect trend line break, and unfortunately, it happens. And then I took a swing trade on USD JPY. So that was awesome as well. Right over here, I basically waited for the structure to come back, take this high out, the swing high out, and then waited for this to happen, and I entered in the retest, and then I was able to capture this high. Then since I was actually in that trade, I waited for just a little more profit for me to exit, and then I got it. So again, for gold, I didn't take any gold positions today at all. So if I do take any after this live stream ends, I'll definitely update that and on how that went in the Discord community. Well. Well, guys, all right. That's it for today's live stream. I'll see you all tomorrow with a lot more better energy, a lot more better trade setups. Until then, I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord. So if you aren't a part of that, go ahead and join the Discord community. It's completely free to join. So yeah, any trades that I take elsewhere on like gold or either Forex pairs, I'll definitely update that to you guys in the Discord community. And until then, have a good night, good evening, a good day. And yeah, peace out, guys. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.